ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.
Hello everyone and welcome to Holy Ghost Prep in the New Athletic Complex, where we have live soccer action between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Episcopal Academy Churchmen. I'm Caden Stewart. Steven Zag will be here in a minute, and we are ready for opening face-off, which will be given to the Churchmen. Churchmen are set to go from the center emblem. For the first man to touch the ball appears to be Alex Barrist, a senior. In addition to him, starters will be number 1, Michael McGonigal, number 3, Ryan Sewell, number 4, Dylan Unruh, 6, Evan McFarland, 7, Dylan Vogeleche, 9, Zach Haney, 10, Billy McSwain, 22, Balthazar Bacchini, 23, Caleb Libowitz, and 99, Mateo Giancroce. Now, Coach is in net for the Churchmen, and net today for the Firebirds is Tim Devine. But the ball will be on the opposite end of Devine as the Firebirds off in the offensive possession, but it's turned away back and forth. Ronald's trying to track it down, but going out to it is Massimo Chalka.
It was a little delayed.
Chalka ready to go, and it's a line drive back up to the center line, and it's trickled all the way back to the bench of Episcopal. Pushing the ball for the first time today is Giancroce. Giancroce on the drop-off. He lost control of it. Now the Firebirds take over. Mike Cancellieri almost had a pass to the middle, but he can't bring it in. And now the Firebirds look for a reset. Dropping it down, it's Daniel Salasia. Salasia in the corner being pressured out. Now he fires a centering feed, but it's offline and off speed. It goes out of play, and it's a goalie throw in for Giancroce. Giancroce's kick comes up a little bit short of the center line. It was picked up initially by Dylan Vogeleche. Now then Goeche's passed along the far side by his own bench.
Yep.
And Goeche all the way down. He's going to drop off, lost control of the ball. That's how his teammate not passed the middle, looking for Barris, goes past him, and Tim Devine scoops up the loose ball. And Devine's boot all the way down, almost hit Michael McGonigal. It was past McGonigal, that's Billy McSwain picking it up in the middle. McSwain had to corral on the loose ball, he cannot, and now the Firebirds take over on offense. It's Sean Fleming, the freshman. Fleming on the drop off, Matt Cancellieri. And his pass looking for his brother Mike, just goes a little bit wide. He goes to the base of the box. And John Croce brings it up. John Croce's pass is all the way down. And that's a great ball right along the sideline. And it's a touch all the way on the outside of the corner. Cut back to the middle. Sean Fleming with great defense and pressures it off. Clearing the way is Dylan Logan Stewart, the freshman defenseman. So 2 freshmen, and Logan Stewart and Fleming both getting action early on. Applying pressure is 53 Thomas Walsh, the sophomore forward inside the box. Walsh scored the game-winning goal in last night's stream against Kennett, giving them a 2-1 win in overtime. And here come the Firebirds again. It's Fleming moving it up. Fleming gets just past Matt Cancellieri, and Cancellieri can't chase it down in time. It's Jean Cloche picking it up at the outside of the box.
So first day game of the year for these for this homestand for the Firebirds. How you feeling about the game today, Caden?
Hot.
I'm with you on that. Very hot.
I definitely prefer a Night Games line drive.
That's hot too.
And that shot definitely came off on a roll, and Jean Cloche goes down and scoops it up. So Episcopal Academy comes into this game 1-1 via scores put on the max preps. Dropped off Thomas Walsh. He goes just past him and trying to chase it down with Salasia to the outside. But as I was saying, it's a 1-1 record for the Episcopal Academy Churchmen. Both games ended as 1-goal games. So they have a 1-1 record, a 1-1 record in 1-goal games, a 1-1 record on the road, and a 1-1 goal differential, evening out. The Firebirds looking to improve to 3-0 on this homestand. They had a game Friday night for opening night, which they won 1-0. They won 2-1 last night, as we previously said. And now they play Episcopal looking for game number 3. Ball all the way down. Mike Cancellieri looking for Matt Cancellieri, who's just a little bit too far. Coming way out of his own net is Jean Croce, and that pass is going to backfire.
Good
and
defense.
Now Fleming can't hold on to bring it in. What were you saying, Steven?
I was saying that was nice defense there. Oh!
That was good defense, but being brought down was a Churchman brought down by Herrera. It appeared to be Evan McFarland. And now Herrera's pass looking for Matt Cancellieri goes wide. Episcopal takes over on the blue line up along this near side. Dropping back on it is Vengoiche. And Dylan Vengoiche directing his men around to be a free kick towards the net. He's got a leg. He puts it on top of the box. Knocked away. Line drive shot to the middle. Knocked away Ramos. Now an open look, and Devine scoops it up on a hop. Not a great eye for Michael McGonigal. He did not have that great of a look towards him. And now here comes Salasia all the way on a turnaround for Ghost. Tim Devine, a great pass to Salasia. Salasia has help looking for Walsh. She's going to just go past him. And the ball is cleared away before it got to Matt Cancellieri. Wasn't cleared away long enough, so the Firebirds make 2 more touches on it, but now it's double head ball.
Almost like volleyball.
Yeah, it was like volleyball. 2 head volleys for Episcopal. And they knock the ball along the near side. Ramos now on the drop-off. Ramos to Matt Cancellieri. Cancellieri to Fleming. Fleming goes down low looking for Tommy Walsh. He's going to have him. But then it's knocked away at the last second. Walsh was taken down, and a whistle is given against Walsh, and Walsh disagrees.
That looks like more of a case of both of them kind of running into each other. I don't know if really one of them initiated it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure that was whistle-worthy for either side. It was Walsh and Zach Haney, the sophomore, from the 9, who made contact. Don Croce knocks it up, bringing up and across the emblem. There's a ground ball pass to the near side. Scooped up on a hop by Haney. Haney to the middle. Haney on the drop-off, knocked away. Mike Cancellieri can't bring in the pass. Now the line went up across the center line and brought in by Salasia. Salasia up along the far side by the sideline, by the Episcopal sideline to be specific. Salasia line drive pass to the middle, and it was on target. but just missed Walsh for a possible tip-in in front. Jean Croce makes his third save of the game. Has 3 saves in these opening 7.5 minutes for the Firebirds. Bless you.
Thank you.
Fleming picks it up. Fleming with a pass looking for Matt Cancellieri, and he was knocked down by the sideline.
I think the thing for the Firebirds, yes, they're 2-0 in this homestand, but I think they'd like to make this game a little less dramatic than the other two.
And those two have had goals, one being in overtime, the other in the final 15 minutes of regulation to give the Firebirds the win. And both are by underclassmen, with Matt Cancellieri being a freshman on Friday night and Walsh being a sophomore last night. Setting up for the kick is Dylan Logan Stewart, who got the assist on Friday night, and his centering feed is lofted up in the air. That's going to be a whistle going against Holy Ghost. They appear to be offsides. This is dropped off to the middle and not brought back up to McGonigal. McGonigal from the center emblem, dropping it off. That's a great lead of a pass. Episcopal, their second good opportunity of the game, but it's immediately snuffed out by Tim Devine, who came out of his own net. Devine directing traffic, looking for a man to drop back near him. Ramos will do just that, so will Herrera up along the far side. And now Devine clears it well past everybody and all the way down to John Croce in the opposing net.
I think Devine was trying to score there.
That might actually be counted as a shot on goal because it had the power to go in the net if John Croce didn't save it. John Croce to the middle. Ramos misses the head ball. Headed back and forth. Fleming picks it up at the top of the box and Fleming lines it out of play. And that one nearly into the stands. Head ball back in from Episcopal, knocked away. Matt Cancellieri goes to his brother Mike. Now Mike to Walsh. Walsh in open space, looking to split the defenders. He cannot, but he forces the ball back to John Croce. John Croce now's kick, his first touch by Massimo Chalka at the logo. Chalka on the drop off to Herrera. Herrera, Fleming to the middle, looking for Cancellieri. He has him. Cancellieri drops it off Walsh. Walsh in open space, but there's no one there. And miscommunication for the Firebirds as the ball is sent all the way back down to John Croce again.
John Croce's had a very active start so far, to say the least.
Yeah, he has that a lot of activity. He goes from both sides. And is that going to be a whistle out of
Called
bounds?
that out, yeah.
It will be. Zach Haney gets the whistle. And not for benefit of it. Kicking the ball up in the air is Dylan Unruh, the senior. Unruh goes down low, Fleming. And Fleming's pass is knocked out of play. It appears to have been off of a Churchman, however. So the Fibers have a throw-in deep in their offensive zone, right in front of the stands. And the one small part of the field that we can't see is lofted towards the net. It goes over the head of Walsh. Headed back up in the air. Salasia looking to bring it down. Salasia to the middle. And he found Brennan Lawson. Lawson couldn't corral in the pass, though, and it's going to be turnover for Episcopal. Episcopal ground ball shot picked up by Fleming. Sean Fleming to the middle, and Fleming has the ball knocked away. The knocked away pass goes all the way back down to Ramos. Ramos on the drop, picked up Haney. Haney across, and that pass goes haywire. Goes past Billy McSwain, and McSwain watch it go out of play.
So a pretty active start so far for both teams, like you said earlier. And last night's game, the Firebirds didn't score until the second half, so maybe if you're them, you're going to try to score a little bit earlier.
The Firebirds averaged a full first goal in each first half. Up until that Friday night game, they have not had a first half goal on this homestand.
I think we jinxed them.
Maybe I redid it. 28 minutes left to play in this first half for them to get their first half goal of their home schedule this year, which includes 4 more games, 3 of which as afternoon games. Salasia has at the top of the box. Salasia makes a man miss, goes down low, and John Croce picks it up.
You turn back one.
Ball is lofted all the way down. Up to the top, Logan Stewart almost headed the ball out of play, and he does. It goes off the scorer's box. Everyone, including Logan Stewart, thought the ball was going to be off on him, but it's ruled off of Episcopal. And so Logan Stewart gets the benefit of the doubt, and will toss it in from the scorer's box. And Logan Stewart's tossing his head ball way out of play, and it almost knocks us over the fence. Here comes a two-hand forward toss throw in. It's bounced back out, picked up by Episcopal, and here they come up the sideline. Now it's brought back down on Ramos. Ramos to the middle. Matt Cancellieri centering. Feed his head ball back up in the air by Mike Cancellieri. And another hand goes up by the referee again. And that's another whistle on HGP, deeply in offensive territory. Pass is dropped down, but it's kicked out of play off a Firebird, so the Churchman will inbound. And Michael McGonigal gets the benefit. Pardon me, that's Caleb Lebowitz. Lebowitz is the inbound. And Lebowitz pass is knocked all the way back down, looking for Dylan Unruh. Unruh to the middle, and that pass is cleared away. He plays good defense. And the Firebirds now still have the ball deep in offensive territory. Now it's taken away. Brandon Lawson gets outran. Here comes the Churchman on the move. They have that one knocked away. McGonigal looking for the centering pass. McGonigal will now force it back up. Matt Kinsler looking for open space. Line drive pass all the way down. Looking for Salasia. He's going to have him, and he's well led to the sideline. Salasia tracks it down. No room to spare. Salasia to the middle. Head ball away. Walsh made contact. And that's going to be a goalie throw-in as is off of the Firebirds. But Walsh and Jean Croce both made contact. John Croce sends a jump-off pass over to Caleb Lebowitz. Lebowitz on a spin, moves over Evan McFarland, this junior. McFarland drops it off. Hit it back in the air by Billy McSwain. McSwain now on the drop. Finds Dylan Unruh. Unruh to Zach Haney. Haney fires up the sideline with way too much power, and Tim Devine will just track it down the outskirts of his box. Devine on a drop kick, line drive out across the top. It's knocked back into play by Ryan Sewell. And Sewell, nice touch on the sideline. McFarland gets the pass. McFarland on the drop off. He goes right back. It's knocked away. Fleming to Cancellieri. Cancellieri looking for Brendan Lawson. Takes a weird hop away from Lawson. It's a turnover as Haney picks it up. Zach Haney to the outskirts of the box. He's being boxed out and knocked away by a Firebird defenseman. That's Herrera, and Herrera goes down again. Chalka and Cancellieri going back and forth looking for the ball. Mike to Matt. Matt to the top. And turnover for HGP. Episcopal takes back over. It's Caleb Lebowitz. Lebowitz on the drop. Zach Haney. Haney from the top corner all the way down. And that's well too far away. That might go out of play at will. And it's going to be Firebird ball as Dylan Logan Stewart goes to the corner to pick it up.
Subs already?
Appears to be subs already as Massimo Chalka goes to the sideline for the Firebirds. Subbing on appears to be Mason Deanna. So Deanna, fresh set of legs. Double head ball in the air by Herrera, but Episcopal takes over. Line drive shot over the net. And made it himself walking off as Evan McFarland, the junior. And McFarland gets the first real shot of the game for Episcopal, but just puts it 2 feet over the net.
Yeah, both sides have looked pretty good on the attack so far, but like you just said, neither side have really had that many chances so far. At least good chances, I should say.
Yeah. Devine lines up from the first box in front of him. Devine all the way down, headed ball in the air by Fleming. Fleming on the drop off. Walsh up to the top looking for Lawson. Now Lawson, a perfectly led pass again to Zach Haney, but Haney can't bring it in on the sideline. Throwing it in is Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart to the far side of Matt Cancellieri. Back to Logan Stewart, and he looks for Fleming downfield. That's knocked away. Haney with good defense. Herrera up top. Herrera all the way down looking for Walsh, and Walsh stopped a little short of the ball. He won't be able to get to it. Mike Cancellieri instead does. Cancellieri looking for Herrera. Herrera to the middle. Back out to Deanna. Deanna, a line drive shot to the far side to Matt Cancellieri from the top of the box. Cancellieri in the corner. Makes a man miss as being Matt Cancellieri. Matt to Oscar Herrera. Herrera back to Matt Cancellieri. Cancellieri to the corner. Centering pass looking for Mike. Couldn't find him. And that's going to be knocked away. And brought back up to the top by Ryan Sewell. Sewell Jr. back over to Zach Haney. And the sophomore Haney moving it down. Looking for the junior Hampel again. And knocked out of play. Or I thought it was out of play. It'd be brought back in.
The Firebirds got to try and kind of widen their defense a little bit, because if you notice, Episcopal, sorry folks, I'm a little tired here, keep going down the flanks every single time we attack. They're open every time, so the Firebirds have tried to expand their defense a little bit.
Yeah, I have noticed that too. They have had a lot of open side passes, but here comes Episcopal again taking advantage of one. Over to the middle, McGonigal, line drive shot that was on target, but Tim Devine read it well. Devine around the top of the box. He's going to take a drop kick. On the top of the ladder of the boxes. Throws a little high. Goes over the head of Walsh. Fleming was the one closest to it. And it's off the back up looking for Deanna along the sideline. Line drive pass. And it was good contact made by Evan McFarland. Back and forth they go. Flying in the middle is
Nice
Dylan
save.
Bengo-Eche. And Bengo-Eche's shot just went a little high. It may have been tipped by Devine. And it will be a save for Tim Devine.
Like you said, it's been that type of game so far. It's been very back and forth, both teams. They keep turning the ball over a lot. They keep getting chances on both sides. It'll be interesting to see when someone finally scores.
Episcopal with a golden opportunity too here with the first corner kick of the day for either team. Episcopal lines up along the far side. The Churchman, a head ball away. Great defense played by Walsh. Or sorry, not Walsh. Says a different 33, Ethan Bede.
That's off. Yeah.
Yeah, Bede with good defense out in front. And the Firebirds pick it up with Tim Devine. Devine, and be whistled off. And I guess Devine's going to get called for the whistle. I'm a little confused.
That's weird.
Oh, Devine forced to back up. That's what the whistle was for. Both sides now have time to line up in the middle of the field. Devine resets the ball. Moving across the middle is Ethan Bede and Anthony Ramos. Low-hanging line drive shot, nearly out of play. Not this time, it will be knocked out of play by Episcopal. So the Firebirds will have a throw-in with Logan Stewart. And Logan Stewart was whistled off immediately. Logan Stewart, Matt Cancellieri. Matt Cancellieri's pass is cleared away and sent all the way back down by Episcopal. Ramos in coverage. Ramos was taken down. No whistle. Ethan Bede has to send it out. That was knocked away. Picked back up by Haney, and Haney maybe a little shaken up on the play. Decking, the sophomore touched the ball a lot in the middle of the field. He's had a few sets on both sides of the field, sending him down the flanks, as Steven said. And Haney a little shaky getting up.
Yeah, he is limping a little bit. I think he's staying in, though.
Yeah, he'll stay in. I thought he was going to the sideline for a moment, which is why I brought it up again. It will be a free kick from just inside that blue line. It'll come off the foot of Ryan Sewell, the senior. Sewell, line drive, head ball straight down by an Episcopal Churchman. And La Bicicleta goes over the net. Devine brings in the ball from back behind the net. He'll reset from his first box in front of him. Devine, another line drive pass up to the top. Headed back, and now double headers. Has a quick turnaround for Episcopal. And Devine will redo his send down. Goes all the way back, go over the head of Walsh. Knocked up in the air by Evan McFarland. McFarland on the far side drops it off to Ryan Sewell. And Sewell wants to go out of play. $16:50 to play in this first. We have delayed information here if you're watching on the stream as well as listening. The Firebirds in their home blue jerseys. Meanwhile, Episcopal on their road whites. Episcopal on the quick inbound. That was knocked away and straight out of play by Matt Cancellieri, as it was touched by maybe one Churchman before it got to him. Cancellieri watches it go over his head. And Matt Cancellieri on the send down, all the way down, looking for Walsh. Walsh at the top of the box. Tommy Walsh with an opening, and now he lost control of the ball. Walsh and Fleming down there, and Walsh made it himself as the ball was cleared away by Episcopal. And now Churchman was stumbling forward. That was McGonigal. McGonigal ran into Herrera, who went down, but he'll pop back up. No whistle call for either side, as it should be. Two passes forward, a big hit by Deanna, and Deanna laid one on one of the Churchman midfielders, that being Fitzemayalu. So Ayalu subs on, gets his name called for the first time today, and Episcopal on the move. They move it up the field, goes over to Will Cohen. Cohen, the junior, has the ball knocked away. Knocked away again, Fleming from the top. Fleming a cutback, and Sean Fleming drops it off. Ramos from the red line. A line drive pass all the way down. Walsh is wide open. Tommy Walsh has a chance to reset from the top of the box. Walsh to the middle.
Oh.
That one just wide of intended target. Looked like Fleming. Here comes another quick turnaround for Episcopal. That one knocked back. McGonigal looking for the pass back. He'll try to chase down that haywire deflection. McGonigal going after it with Evan McFarland, the fellow junior. McFarland now on the drop-off. Cole, that was great defense by Ethan Bede. And Bede watches the deflection off his deflection go out of play as Dylan Mengoeche hit the ball to the far right side of the net. But Ethan Bede with a great defensive stand, preventing Will Cohen from getting the ball on net.
Yeah, that was a real heads-up play there.
Devine sets up his line drive kick. Devine all the way back down. Head ball up in the air by Deanna. The two teams exchange head balls. It is knocked back again by Dylan Logan Stewart. Here's past the middle again. Fitzemayalu. Ayalu has the ball knocked away. Another head ball on the far side by Churchman. That's McGonigal. McGonigal brings it back down along the sideline. McGonigal is forced out of play.
A lot of subs here for, wow.
Yeah, almost like wholesale for either side. Liverpool players coming off of the Firebirds. Fleming, Bede, Matt Cancellieri, and Brendan Lawson. And coming back on includes Chalka and Deanna. And Burns. Actually, Deanna never came off.
Yeah.
So Chalka, Burns, and two more sub on. Inbound pass is knocked away from Alex Barrist. Barrist tried to bring in the Roos ball. It wasn't able to be brought in. And Matt Cancellieri to the far side. He's going to find his man in Fitzemayalu. Ayalu, pass deflected by Deanna. Deanna does it again. And a third time for good measure. And Deanna sends it all the way down, but it'll be an inbound for Episcopal. And right next to Deanna was Oscar Herrera. or probably Walter Graff.
Oh, I-95.
Now that was a line drive pass that went way over I-95. We've seen that happen too often, but fans went 2 for 2 in recovering
Yes,
balls.
they did, so.
And now Episcopal goes 2 for 2 for knocking him out of bounds already today in the last 10 seconds.
New record, I think.
Trust me, if you were here my freshman year, it is definitely not. There was one
He
game
got
we
it.
lost.
They're 1 for
10.
1. He got the ball.
All right. Logan Stewart knocks the ball up in the air. It's sent all the way back down. Deanna finds Graff. Graff in the middle. Miss hit. Sent all the way back down. That's a great look for the Firebirds. Chasing it down in the corner. Deflection in the middle. Herrera couldn't finish it.
What a play there. Wow.
Herrera and Graff are right there. And neither one could just put it in. Mike Cancieri with a brilliant setup. And the Firebirds come up empty, but they had the ball trickling out in front. There's no one there to answer the door. Ramos sends the ball in. Sliding kick, Chalka. Chalka back up to the top. That one wide of everyone. Ramos brings it back in. Ramos, Chalka again. Chalka, Mike Cancellieri, pass deflected. He's going to have to clear it out. Cancellieri across. And that one didn't quite make it to anybody. Line drive kick all the way down, headed away. And that was a brilliant look for the Firebird offense.
Can't believe the ball got past him there. I thought he was going to get that.
It really did look promising. Walter Graff got credit for the shot on goal. John Croce did this slow roll pass in, and bringing it all the way up the field is now Ryan Sewell. Sewell drops it off. Deanna, a line drive shot off Burns. And now it's brought back in Dylan Vogolice. Deanna. Deanna back up top. That one knocked back down. Cancellieri up to the top. Here's Deanna again. Deanna brings it all the way downfield. And it's number 29 now. Something on the field. We don't have him on our roster either, all of a sudden. Who we finally found out who 53 is after the last game, and now we missed another one with 29. So it's 24, Anthony Ramos watching the ball go out of play, and Ramos will be able to go out to the sideline and send a two-hand forward throw into the box. Ramos, lofty throw, off the head of Chalka. That one knocked away, loose out in front, not cleared yet. Cancellieri, a long drive shot, just a little offline to the left of the net.
I mean, it's hard to tell from here, but I want to say number 29 could be senior Kyle Klisch. But everyone, don't quote me on that. It's hard to see from here.
Steven, I will quote you on that.
All right. Man.
Back-to-back passes going back and forth. Burns was on defense for the Firebirds, but now no one on defense for HGP. It's a one-on-one attack. They're looking to reset as Episcopal. Centering pass goes wide, cleared away, and Will Cohen almost had a fast break goal in soccer, which we never see really.
That's for sure you do not.
Cohen, Michael McGonigal on the inbound. McGonigal just barely keeps it in bounds. Lofted up in the air, Chalka, and Chalka sends it off the netting. We'll redo the throw in. This time it's Will Cohen tossing it in instead of receiving the pass. Cohen, high up in the air, lofted up again. Ramos, Cancellieri. Ramos heads it again for the second time. Burns in the middle. Burns has the ball knocked away. Picked up Alex Barris, and Barris stumbled forward awkwardly. And that's going to cost his team possession. .8:24 to play in this first half. Still scoreless to the opening 32.5 minutes. 40 more coming after this 10-minute halftime. A throw in, knocked out of play, but maybe not before a whistle. And that whistle goes against Holy Ghost. And so Episcopal now on the move. Two passes going back and forth. Pass up front, and it's to the side of Nick Armitage. Armitage on for HGP, the junior. Armitage in defensive cover takes a line drive shot from Ramos. And Ramos over the side. Ramos had a drop looking for Graff. Chasing it down along the sideline and heading the ball away now is Ramos. And Ramos' header will go onto the track. Brought back in, Fitzmayalu gives up possession of the ball to Ryan Sebel, both of Episcopal. Sebel passes the ball almost to himself after the deflection. Dylan Unruh now. Unruh to the middle, that one cleared away. Headed back by Deanna. Deanna to Armitage. Armitage at the base of the emblem, and Armitage goes down, and a whistle is going to go against Episcopal. So the Firebirds will have Tim Devine set up for a free kick from their own side of the emblem, the furthest reaching point of said emblem.
I feel like every game Divine comes higher up to take a free kick or a goal kick.
Devine drop off Ramos, top of the corner of that first half, and Ayalu couldn't bring in his deflection. Ayalu has the ball go off of him. Ramos will throw it in from even closer to the net. Ramos directing traffic. Ramos lofting it up. Head ball. Deanna back to the middle. Loose out in front. Deflection again. And Burns has the ball knocked away. Burns up to Herrera. Herrera now lost control of it. Here comes Episcopal on the offensive attack. They're going to drop it off to the far red line in between the two benches in front of the scorer's box. Herrera moves it up. Herrera 29 drops it off. And looking for Armitage is picked off. Great defense as Sewell picks it up. Sewell from the white line. Sewell all the way down, lofts it over the head of Chalka. Chalka in great defensive coverage though from the outside of the box. Episcopal wanted a penalty on Chalka, didn't get it. And now Chalka has a line drive go off of him. That's going to go 95. A Churchman goes down the middle of the field with contact from Herrera. The Churchman will hold on to possession around the logo. Pass to the middle, that one knocked away. Picked up by Truth Lenke. Lenke from the center line. Out to the near side of McFarland. McFarland on the drop, cutting it through is Sewell. Sewell from the top, ground ball shot. And diving save Divine.
Couldn't tell if it got deflected there or if it just rolled.
I've seen a lot more rolling shots than shots that have caught any type of airtime recently.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Ball's headed up in the air, almost out of play. Fitzmayalu brings it down. Ayalu has the ball knocked out of play along the near side. Here's a two-hand forward toss throw-in coming from Ramos. Ramos goes in and it's brought back in. Jean Croce. And now Croce will kick it all the way out of his own net. Croce's at the top. That one's knocked up in the air and almost out of play. Ryan Sebel along the far side. Now it does go out of play as Will Cohen couldn't bring in the loose ball. 3:40 to play in the first half. Cohen in hurry-up mode. He drops it off to his teammate. Cohen, Haney goes down. Loose out in front, and now dropped off again, Ryan Sebel. Sebel to the middle, splits the defenders, and Armitage and Chalka combine to knock the ball away and almost out of play. And now we'll go entirely out of play as Episcopal knocks it out of bounds, so Oscar Herrera will surrender his election to go over and throw the ball in, and Brady Stout comes on, the junior. So Stout and Armitage, the two juniors, come on for the first time this homestand. Stout will inbound, gets past Burns. Burns back over to Stout and Herrera. As Herrera picks it up. Herrera drops it off to Vine. Vine, a long shot all the way down, going past Deanna. Deanna chasing the ball all the way in the arms of John Croce. John Croce drops it off. He finds Ryan Sewell again. Sewell across the center line, and Sewell with a drop off and picked up by Anthony Ramos in the corner. Ramos,
Oh, wow.
Ramos
That's a
goes
penalty.
down, and that's going to be a whistle against Ramos, and rightfully so, although he disagrees. And Churchman went down. That is the senior Alex Barrist.
I'll be honest, Kane, I think that was a penalty on Ramos. I understand he's upset about it, but I think it was.
Yeah, it was a little bit of fear.
Don't get a yellow,
contact in the
Ramos.
corner. No yellow card issued, but there will be a free kick from the side of the box. A corner kick, but closer. Taking the kick is Ryan Sewell as Barris gets back up without issue.
First free kick so far on this side of the goal.
Sewell has Chase Mastel standing in front of him. And Mastel, the designated bodyguard for Tim Devine, now out in front. And I believe he knows it. Line drive shot coming. It goes way past Mastel. Double header. It's Herrera who made contact for the Firebirds. And Herrera is able to knock it out of the initial box. It's sent back in by Alex Letts.
Offside. Offsides.
And offsides called against Episcopal. With the Firebirds getting some fresh legs in. Mastel, Stout, and Armitage coming on the field for the first time again in this homestand. Devine has the ball at the top of the box. Devine moves the ball up around the top of the semicircle now. It's a line drive shot. 50 seconds to play as it hits the ground. Armitage tracked it down. Walter Graff chasing down the sidelines, lofted up over the head of everybody, including Ramos. Ramos and Herrera. That's a line drive pass away from Will Cohen. Cohen chasing down Deanna in the corner. Or pardon me, Brady Stout. Stout in the corner now picks it up. And Stout will toss it in from the sideline. Stout throws it in just over everybody looking for Armitage. Will find them. 20 seconds to play and ticking. Armitage sends it down. Picked up by Jean Croce. As Jean Croce's shot, well, really past, it came off the foot of his as a shot. Will go line drive off the fence. Here's a head ball back to the middle. Armitage. It came from Stout. And now it appears both sides will let the clock run out, and it will. That's the final whistle of this first half. It's a 0-0 score through the first 40, as Episcopal and the Firebirds have exchanged blows so far, with nothing major landing.
And this is another scoreless first half for the Firebirds, so that is now 3 games since we brought up the stat about them scoring in the first half a lot. So, yeah, that's not very good news for the Jinx.
So the Firebirds have made their money in the second half. They've only allowed 1 goal in the past 2 games during the second half, while scoring 3 of their own. I should say second half or later, because they scored the one in overtime.
Right.
But they were outscoring opponents 3-1 in the second half or later the past 2 games at home. There are only 2 games at home on the year. And in about 9.5 minutes, we will see the final 40, which will determine the winner of today's game between Episcopal and Holy Ghost Prep. We'll see you then, 9:19 on the clock for this halftime. Be sure to stay tuned for the second half. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Holy Ghost Prep, where we have second half action between the Firebirds and the Episcopal Academy Churchmen. The Firebirds and Churchmen are scoreless for the first 40 minutes of play. 40 more to come as getting the first pass of the game. First pass of the second half for the Churchmen is Balthazar Boccini, number 22.
A little fake pass by Divine.
Yeah, pump fake. Divine now brings the ball out of his own net. Up near the top, Divine line drive shot. That comes from Dylan Unruh. Unruh head ball for Episcopal. Now Episcopal back on the offensive attack. A whiff by Ramos.
Oh,
Here
wow.
comes
Nice
Barrist.
save.
Great save by Ramos, knocking the ball nearly out of bounds. But now there's a line drive shot again coming in, and an off-speed bounce shot coming off the side of the foot of Fitzmayalu, goes out of bounds. Divine sits at the outside of the box again. Divine ready to go. He kicks it all the way down. His first touch, head ball, McGonigal back down. A pass down low over to Salasia. Salasia has the ball tracked down, and it goes all the way into the waiting feet of new goalkeeper for Episcopal, Rohan Sivakumar. So Rohan Sivakumar, number 0 now in net for Episcopal. Tim Divine stays in net for the Firebirds.
Yeah, getting a goalkeeper change. You don't see that very often.
Especially in high school soccer. I don't remember calling a game without Tim Divine in net.
Do or don't?
Don't.
Oh, don't, yeah. He's the real deal.
Divine, a line drive shot goes out of play in front of the Holy Ghost Prep bench. It'll be an inbound for Episcopal. The inbound goes right to Ryan Sewell. Sewell patrolling the outskirts. He goes down, picked up by HGP. Ground ball shot over to Salasia. Salasia gets the ball intercepted. Dylan Unruh picks it up. Unruh on the drop-off. Over to Herrera. Herrera's spin, and I'm not sure what was trying to go on there for the Firebirds, but I guess Herrera was trying to drop it back off to Tim Divine. And it just went wide of the net.
It's weird because he was trying to just clear it out. He could have just cleared it out right behind him.
There'll be a corner kick for Episcopal on this near far left side. A Churchman goes down in the middle, no whistle. Some more pushing and shoving coming. Head ball towards the net, but it dies out fast, and Divine scoops it up. Divine line drive pass. Goes all the way up to Dylan Logan. Stewart brings it in. Stewart up the sideline, and did that go out of bounds? I guess it did. Dylan Logan sure didn't think so. But the official did, and that's what matters. Boccini now. Boccini moves it up. Dylan Vengolecha. And his pass goes haywire. It's whistled off for Episcopal. And now Tim Divine will send it down. Divine the heave all the way back down. Dylan Unruh, the senior, the head ball back. Unruh moves it up. Zach Haney. Haney from the sideline. A hook shot knocked out of play by Walter Graff. No, it stays in play. Logan Stewart toe tapping, and he knocks it out of play.
So the ball with a little bit of balance there.
That was a great touch by that was Fleming at Logan Stewart. Fleming along the far side, now on the inside, going down to Churchman, and now a late whistle comes in for such a play.
Let's see who actually kicks it here.
Starting up is Vengoeche. Vengoeche to the net.
Oh, wow.
Head ball towards the net. That one's knocked away. Line drive
Ooh.
shot high and outside. And that came from the foot of Alex Barrist.
What a shot that would have been.
Had the power, but too much of it. So Devine will scoop Barrist's shot off the netting, and he sets it back up in his first box. Devine with a boot all the way down. Headed out in front, bobbled in the middle. Mike Cancellieri couldn't bring it in cleanly. Now here's Walsh. Walsh with a muscling play, looking for Salasia on the off-speed pass. He finds him. Salasia from Dylan Logan still at the outside of the box. Salasia, ground ball shot off speed. Sent away.
Wow.
Walsh with a
That's the
heave.
farthest one that's been hit so far.
Yeah, into the stands it goes. So Walsh with a heave down, but he's able to deflect it off of a Churchman, so Ramos will throw it in. Ramos from the sidelines, up to the top. That one headballed away by Unruh, and Unruh gets the benefit of the whistle, so it is Episcopal taking over. Episcopal getting the setup is sent all the way down, leading a man, Barrist. Barrist, 1-on-none. Barrist to the nets, and just goes wide.
Oh my goodness.
Alex Barrist had a wide open look on the net, and it just trickled wide to this near right side. And it cut across the entire box in front of it as Tim Devine was well out of his own net. And the prayer was answered for Firebird fans.
I gotta admit, Kane, I thought that was in. A little bit of a gaffe by Devine. He moved up a little too much, but hey, they didn't score.
Devine sets it up and sends it down from the first box. Devine up to Fleming. Fleming has the ball knocked away and heaved out of play as that was Ryan Sebel sending it out of bounds. So the ball sent out of bounds will trickle around the track, and it goes behind the lacrosse netting. Massimo Chalka almost intercepted a pass intended for an Episcopal offenseman, coming from the foot of Vengoeche. Vengoeche tripped up in the middle from the top of the half circle. Chalka to the top again, looking for Unruh. He has him. Unruh goes down low. Great touch up in the air by Levowitz. And Kay Levowitz now finds Dylan Unruh again. And that ball is knocked even higher out of play. Ramos tosses it in. Ramos looking for Tommy Walsh, and Walsh will get the whistle. Free kick coming for the Firebirds, and they are right outside the box.
It's a pretty good spot for the Firebirds to be in.
Salacious sets the ball up, and it'll be Sean Fleming, the freshman, with a fresh buzz cut. So they're from the outskirts of the box. Fleming has Logan Stewart behind them, but Fleming appears to be taking the shot. He will. It's a ground ball, off-speed shot to the middle, knocked away. Calls for a penalty kick go unanswered. I'm not sure it was penalty kick worthy, but it may have been something to it as the Firebird went down. It appeared to be Salasia. The sliding pass, Michael McGonigal has it. McGonigal on the drop-off.
Oh.
There's a turnaround. Line drive.
What a
save, Devine. Baltazar Buccini with a brilliant shot on net, and Tim Devine gets another away with one yet again. But Devine this time doing it himself. And he skies one out of play with another great save.
Great job staying on side there, too, because I thought he was going to be off for a second.
Comes the pass all the way down. It's going to go wide of everybody, including Matt Cancellieri, the intended goes target. It was a corner kick from Episcopal, and it's sent way wide. So Tim Devine will have the goalie throw in now for the Firebirds. Devine first touch from the outskirts of his first box. Devine has it set and ready to go. He sends one down a little shorter than usual off the top of the logo. Bounced back. Chalka went down. He popped back up. I'm not sure that was what the whistle was for, but it will benefit Ghost. And Chalka and Herrera are passing the ball around at the top.
Okay.
So Logan Stewart is told to bring the ball back a little bit to the tip of the blue part of the Firebird logo, painted at center.
Uh-oh.
And now Tim Devine well out of his own net.
It's going to be a goal.
Halfway up the field. It could be a goal. It has the power to be a goal.
Oh, I was joking, but it was actually close.
Yeah, it's saved by Rohan Sivakumar.
Oh, man.
So Sivakumar gets his second save of the game off of Tim Devine. Devine with his second shot on goal. Logan Stewart, a line drive all the way down, but a little bit offline. Mike Cancellieri knocks the ball forward, and so they're looking for Salasia. Salasia has the ball knocked almost out of play. Toe tap on the sideline, and that's going to go out of play off of Evan McFarland, and the junior is frustrated with himself. Logan Stewart drops it off. Ramos will throw it in. Devine battling the sun on his end. Ramos, a heave all the way up, down low in the middle. Salasia couldn't get his foot on the ball just enough. Chalkov and Ramos forced to bring the ball back for a reset. Tim Devine, all the way down Devine on the bounce back. Pass to the middle, comes across in 2 hops to Salasia. Salasia chasing the ball down to the base of the logo. Great cutback by McGonigal. McGonigal all the way down. Here's Balthazar Buccini. Buccini chasing the ball, side of the box, sliding shot.
Oh, great play by Devine.
Diving save by Devine. But the Churchmen keep on threatening. You have to think eventually one's going to go in, so the Fibers need to pick up their offense fast. Logan Stewart all the way down. Tommy Walsh, and Walsh has the ball knocked out of play. And Walsh made contact after the ball was out of bounds. Episcopal wants a foul call, but nothing will come of it.
Yeah, both teams have had their fair share of goal opportunities once again this half, but none converted yet, of course.
Here's the heave in.
Wow.
Walsh with a whip of a shot and deflected off of the back of an Episcopal Churchman. It'll go out of play, and going to have to chase it is Rohan Sivakumar. Sivakumar, an off-speed pass up to the middle. Oscar Herrera, Mike Cancellieri in the middle looking for it. Herrera lost control, Unruh all the way down, and that's going to be a whistle going against Episcopal, so the Firebirds take advantage. Or never mind, it'll be a whistle against Ghost. I'm not sure what the point was in Ghost's offensive direction. But Episcopal takes over in their own offensive zone.
Yeah, that's a good question, Kane. I had no idea what the point of that was, if it was just going to be a foul on them anyway.
It was a whistle, and he pointed towards the direction of Ghost, like
right.
Ghost should go on offense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Drop-off pass goes right to Caleb Lebowitz. Lebowitz to the outside, pass knocked away, loose out in front, and the centering feed came from Adrian Calderon, the defenseman. Or Calderon got a piece of it from the centering feed, and Calderon is able to get the ball to Devine. Well, after that play, though, now we have action.
He's still up.
Now we have action coming all the way down is Alex Letts. Letts to the net, diving save Devine.
Oh, wow.
Another whip of a shot, and then maybe deflected by his own teammate as Fitzimeyalu got a shot on net.
Almost got the rebound again.
Here's Walsh. Walsh's shot is deflected away. And Mike Cancellieri couldn't quite get to the rebound. It was headed away before it got to him. And now Episcopal with another good defensive stand And they have an opportunity here with 24:50 to play in the second half. Drop-off goes down low by the ghost sideline, and what a pickpocket move by HGP. Walsh has the ball on the move up, and Walsh tried to drop it off and find Herrera, but he just couldn't bring it in. Pass wide open shot. This might be too open.
Oh, what a save.
Devine eats it up. Alex Barris had a great look, but Devine slams the door.
Yeah, that was a poor shot there. I mean, he shot it right at Devine.
Score stays nothing because of that diving Devine save. 24 minutes even to play in the second half. Here's a throw in by the corner. It's a one bouncer over to McGonigal. McGonigal picks it up, has the ball knocked away, and then picked up again up along the box. Here's a spin, the cutback. McFarland went down sliding. McFarland to the top. He has Dylan Unruh. Unruh drops it off now. Unruh, Barris across, head ball away by Ethan Bede. Fleming comes back on, 2 bounces forward. And that one lofts up in the air and nearly out of play, and now it will be headed towards the sideline. Double touch, this time it goes out of play, and Logan Stewart gets the benefit of it. So Ethan Bede, another member of the Firebirds junior class, who hasn't had a lot of playing time these first 2 games of the 3-game homestand, but now coming back on for an extended period of time. Ramos sends it down. Fleming peels off. Fleming from the top corner of the box. Fleming a pivot. Centering pass to the middle. Sent away. Turned away by Evan McFarland. Over Massimo Chalka now. Chalka inside the blue line. Chalka is taken down, and that's a whistle against Episcopal. Free kick coming from Massimo Chalka and the Firebirds.
Episcopal not too happy with that call, but I personally think it was a penalty. Maybe I'm biased.
Everyone's biased in some way, Stephen.
You're right about that.
Whether they choose to admit it or not. The line drive shot to the outside. Firebirds on hurry-up mode, but it's going to backfire. Episcopal takes over. They have a 3-on-4 disadvantage, but they're still going to go after it. Moving it up was Buccini. And now here come the Firebirds, pressuring it back. Walsh all the way down. Pass deflected in Mike Cancieri. He couldn't bring in the rebound. Walter Graff now moved further up the field, playing good defense. And he forces a pressure pass all the way back. Dylan Unruh. Unruh from beyond the half circle all the way across, and a half-hearted diving head ball attempt from Adrian Calderon has nothing come of it. And good job for him being a half-hearted, because it was out on Episcopal. So Calderon will get the benefit of the possession. Calderon takes 2 steps and throws it right into an Episcopal defender. Ball knocked away. All ball on the connection. Dylan Vengoleche. Vengoleche down the field. Knocked away. A spin. Ramos peels off sidelines. That one's eaten up by yet another Episcopal defender. There's a 2-hand toss, throw in. Goes over the head of Cancellieri. Head ball up in the air of McFarland. McFarland now from the top of the circle. McFarland down low. Shot eaten up. Alex Barris. Now Devine with a heave all the way down. Devine moves it over. Here's Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart in open space. Centering feed. He's got a look, and Walsh just had the ball scooped up.
Good idea, though.
Rohan Kumar for the good save. And what were you saying, Steven?
Good idea, though, by Logan Stewart there.
That was a good idea. It was a perfect lead by Logan Stewart. Loose ball is knocked away and picked up by Billy McSwain, the senior. McSwain across the middle. McSwain to Vengoleche. Bengoiche fires to the outside. Hook shot goes out of play by the Episcopal bench. 19:47 to play in the second. Still scoreless. Two-hand pass inbound. Goes over to Cancellieri, who lost it. That one's knocked away as Calderon moves it up. Calderon. Logan Stewart. Fleming. Back and forth they go. Here's Walsh. Walsh on the drop back. Fleming couldn't bring it in. Cancellieri does. Cancellieri has the ball knocked away. Now the pass looking for Herrera. Goes nowhere. And Evan McFarland takes over for Episcopal and has that pass knocked out of play.
That looked like pinball for a little bit.
Yeah, here for a moment there it did.
People know what pinball is? Is that a relevant thing to say?
Sure.
Okay.
I've said way more relevant things on streams before. Ground ball pass across Dylan Unruh. McFarland out across the side to his neighbor Dylan Bengoiche. Bengoiche on the drop. It's about to start Buccini. Buccini out to the side, picked up by Bengoiche again. Bengoiche across, that one knocked away. Here's a line drive shot to the middle. It goes wide of everything, just wide of the net, and
Okay. I would say that wasn't close.
I think someone hit perfect on a throw from shortstop. If any MLB The Show fans get that reference.
Yep.
That was a haywire kick.
Yes,
I don't know
was.
where that ball was going. Only thing I think of was trying to find the top corner, but that went wide. That went way wide anyway.
It found a top corner. Not
It
the
did.
goal's top corner,
Yeah.
but it found a top corner.
His pass that's knocked away. Contact in the middle of the field. Walsh goes down. And Walsh and Buccini make contact. Buccini gets the benefit of the whistle, and Buccini in hurry-up mode. He takes a drop off, hook shot away, and headed away Ramos. Ramos is over the head of Cancellieri. Cancellieri to the top. It's over to Unruh again. Unruh on the drop. Picked back up by McFarland. McFarland on the drop off to Buccini. Buccini now will inbound. Buccini a two-hand toss throw in. It goes right to Caleb Lebowitz. Lebowitz dropped it off Buccini again. And Lebowitz went down. $16:50 to play in the second half. Time running out for both sides to score a goal in this first half. It might come down to who makes a big mistake first. Here comes Walsh trying to capitalize on the mistake by Episcopal. Walsh was pushed down. That should be a whistle, and the Holy Ghost Prep agrees, but nothing comes of it. Walsh pleading his case to no avail, but that definitely should have been a whistle. Ethan Bede forced to chase down the loose ball. Bede hasn't won the chase yet. Centering pass to the far side. Buccini knocked away.
Wow.
That somehow stays in play as Deanna with good defense. Deanna to Graff. Graff's pass is lofted up. And a whistle goes against Ghost, it appears. Although a Churchman is a little bit slow to get up behind Devine. Devine's is out of his own net. Devine up front. Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart across Herrera now. Herrera from the base of the emblem on the drop off. Chalka. Chalka all the way down looking for Logan Stewart on the switch. Actually, pardon me, that's Fleming. And Fleming was just outled. So Sivakumar with the inbound. Sivakumar moves all the way down. Here's Alex Barris. Barris had a good look earlier, couldn't capitalize. Barris on the outside of the box. He takes the drop off, fires McGonigal. McGonigal fires net, and it's a score.
Good play.
Or maybe
Off.
not. Everybody in the whole save thought it was a goal. Now I'm really confused. I guess it is a goal.
Oh.
Everyone was clapping for a moment. Then the Episcopal bench went silent, and now everyone starts clapping again. So it is a goal for Episcopal. They break the scoreless tie with 15-12 to play in the second half. Time will stop with as such time remaining. It's the first second half goal allowed since Friday night by HGP.
That was a real mix of emotions there. It was, first you're like, oh, they scored, and it's like, oh, maybe they didn't. And it's like, oh, they did score. Because the ref put his arms up. So I thought maybe they were off sides or something.
Now, I'm not sure.
But a goal's a goal.
A goal is a goal. Episcopal gets their first of the game. Waiting to see who it's by. Alex Barris was in the area. He's taking the most shots. So I would imagine it was Barris. .54 and ticking, coming off the opening face-off. Off the first goal of the game for either side, it will go out of play. Now here come the Firebirds. It's Deanna. Deanna gets the ball knocked away. Fleming was looking for it, and that's turnover. Chalka around the emblem. Chalka went down. That's a whistle. That's a whistle going against the Firebirds. Moving in is Alex Barris. Barris goes down the field. He finds that Evan McFarland, and McFarland has the ball kicked out of play. It's a corner kick for Episcopal. Devine lines the ball up on the outskirts of his first box. Devine's passes all the way back down. Fires back on offense. Centering pass doesn't quite make it to Sivakumar. Corner kick coming for the Firebirds. And HGP set to go. Here comes the centering hook shot, head ball up in the air. It goes over the head of everyone. Bicycle kick to the side by Ramos. Ramos moving it around. His drop back to the middle, knocked away. Vengo Eche to the far side. He's going to find his man in Fitsum Ayala. And Ayalu can bring in the pass. Inbound comes from the Episcopal. They'll pass the ball back and forth. Alex Barris. Barris and Unruh at the top of the key. Unruh takes the pass back from the top at that center stripe. Unruh on the drop. Finds Will Cohen. Cohen goes down. The pass is intercepted. Here comes Herrera. Herrera moving it up, looking for Walsh, and it leads him a little bit too far. That's going to go all the way back down to the main semicircle in front of the box and to the waiting feet of Rohan Sivakumar. Sivakumar's throw-in goes way haywire out of play, and the Firebirds have a toss in from their own offensive possession, or own offensive zone. 11:15 to play in the second. 1-0 Episcopal. Ramos looking to change that for HGP. Ramos. Oh, that's a kick to the head. That's going to be a penalty. Contact was made. Unruh made contact with Walsh. Walsh shakes it off. It took a kick to the head, and it was immediately whistled off. And a free kick coming for the Firebirds. at least at the moment. And this could change everything. It's a 1-goal lead for Episcopal. And obviously one shot can change that for HGP.
We saw an almost free kick goal last night, so maybe there'll actually be one here.
So Dylan Logan Stewart, Sean Fleming, and Matt Cancellieri all lined up for the Firebirds to possibly take the shot. It'll be a free kick from just inside the box. Siva Kumar in net. Cancellieri backs out. Logan Stewart could be the decoy. Logan Stewart drops it off. Fleming, underhand shot.
Wow.
That was a great shot by Fleming, but it is snuffed out by Siva Kumar.
Great hustle.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, great hustle there.
That was great hustle. Siva Kumar makes the save, and the Firebirds' first opportunity yet goes unanswered. Buccini in the middle. Buccini has the ball knocked away, goes over to the far side. Picked up around the blue line. Out across the middle of the field, that one knocked away. And scooped up along the Episcopal sideline. 9:25 to play in the second. And substitutions for the Firebirds.
Maybe this is what the Firebirds need, some fresh legs. Maybe with what, 9 minutes left? Yeah, 9:25.
And that, 9:25 to play. Brendan Lawson among the players subbing on. Lawson also subbing back on as Daniel Salasia. Devine's hit it down. Devine looking for Logan Stewart. He'll have him. Logan Stewart at the top. He's going to heave on all the way back down. Picked up Walsh. Walsh with the ball knocked away. Forced to chase it down as a new pair of fresh legs in Mason Deanna. Deanna lost it out of play. So it'll be picked up by Episcopal. There's a two-hand toss in. Dylan Unruh. Unruh trying to chase it down. Around the emblem. Dropped off. Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart goes down. And now here comes the Churchman. Buccini. Buccini to Unruh. Firebird went down and is still slow to get up. Buccini moving around. And the play will be whistled dead as the Firebird is still down. Like an injury timeout, 8:21 to play in the second half. As time will stop. It's a 1-0 lead for Episcopal. And maybe we won't be able to maybe we will have to take a break. And we won't. It'll be a substitution for the Firebirds. Waiting to see who it is. And it is Ramos. Anthony Ramos, the senior defenseman, will come off under his own power. Subbing on for him is Ethan Bede.
We hope Ramos is okay, of course.
So Ramos appears to be fine now. He was holding his leg as he went down. But he's walking again under his own power, and he's just hanging around the scorer's box at the moment. Episcopal has it. They'll drop it back. Siva Kumar. Siva Kumar sends it out from the top of his own box. He fires it up. Ball moving around. Lawson can't bring it in cleanly, and Lawson has the ball knocked out of play. Under 8 to play in regulation on this Tuesday afternoon. One bounce pass in to Dylan Unruh. Unruh has the ball tracked all the way down. Siva Kumar. Walsh apply the pressure. Siva Kumar goes to the sideline. And it is Lawson able to knock it out of bounds up along the Firebirds sideline, but it stops any type of forward momentum that was being carried by Episcopal. Comes the toss in, Alex Barish trying to track it down. Barish picks it up, and a whistle. Free kick coming for Ghost, and a much needed one at that. Mike Cancellieri not wasting any time at the setup. It won't be him taking the shot, though. That'll be Dylan Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart has himself set. Massimo Chalka, the man sitting behind to make sure the ball stays contained. Logan Stewart now peels off. It's Salasia, Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart out across to the middle. Here's Deanna. Deanna has the ball lofted up in the air. And that's not Deanna, that's Lawson. Lawson has the ball lofted up in the air. Here comes Vengoice. Bocchini. Out to the far side now, picked up by Vengoice again.
Oh.
And Vengoice.
No whistle. Wow.
And no whistle going against the Firebirds, and that may be a break for HCP. So inbounding it in is a member of Episcopal. Side shot goes over to Alex Barrist.
Oh.
Barrist can't finish it, and
That's
shot
over.
goes
Wow.
over everything, and will go over the back fence. It will not.
That would have been funny.
Massimo Chalka, the first touch. He drops off back to Tim Devine, and Devine will set it up. Devine readies himself from the top of the box. The ground ball pass. That one was a miscommunication. Devine went right to Bocchini, and now he's forced to send it out all the way out to where he didn't want to, over to Matt Cancellieri. And Cancellieri to Lawson. Lawson almost lost it out of play. Under 5 to play now in the second half. Unruh on the move, and Unruh has the ball knocked out of play. Firebirds will inbound with Logan Stewart. Logan Stewart on the move. Two-hand toss throwing in, and that can be a corner kick for the Firebirds. Walsh says it should be, and it will be. And Logan Stewart will make his way to the corner to take it.
This could be big for the Firebirds.
Firebirds have been waiting for a corner recently. This will be their second corner. Logan Stewart set to go. Hooking shot to the middle. Head ball through everybody. It may have been deflected a bit by Deanna. Chasing it down as Lawson. Great hustle by him. Lawson dumps it off, but it's backfiring. And here come the Churchmen. Moving it all the way up is Bocchini. Bocchini on the drop-off. Alex Barris. Barris goes down,
that's a penalty.
And that's going to be a PK.
Oh. That was a hockey-type play right there.
That was just a little bit too much contact. Barris felt it and went down. Good job on him. All right, drawing the penalty kick. Barris scored the first goal of the game. He could make it 2 here. Devine ready for the penalty kick. A Barris goal would slam the door with 3:22 to play. Line drive shot, and it is a goal.
Yeah, goal, yeah.
Bottom right corner, Devine guessed wrong. And it is Barris with his second goal of the game. And Barris goes to the corner to celebrate. The Firebirds will have the clock run with under 3 minutes to play before they touch the ball next. So Alex Barris, the senior, our number 2 today, is a starter, and he has made all the difference today for Episcopal. Back-to-back goals to make it 2-0, and the Firebirds need a miracle to come back with under 3 minutes to play. In fact, exactly 1 second under 3 minutes to play, 2:59, and that's when the clock stopped.
Well, you know what they say, Kane. It ain't over till it's over.
The Firebirds will need to get something going. They've had some late-game heroics as of late, but they have not had a 2-goal run just yet.
And this certainly won't help them.
Yeah, Walsh has the ball go off of his leg out of play. I can't tell if he disagrees or if he's mad at himself, but not happy about something. And Will Cohen chases the ball in the corner for Episcopal. Cohen finally tracks it down, and his throw-in goes off of 2 defenders. It was Christian Dankinich, the junior, who headed the ball out of bounds for Episcopal, but Episcopal gets the ball right back with Evan McFarland. McFarland goes to the far side, and he has his man Barris. Barris tripped up. That's going to be another free kick. And this time, Churchman a little slow to get up, and this will probably kill a little bit of clock. Maybe not. 2 minutes to go. Episcopal will set up for a free kick on the outside of this opening box. The Churchman's still trying to get in formation. Finally able to take the shot is Evan McFarland. McFarland, off-speed dump-off. He goes to the corner. They'll try to kill some clock. McFarland, a loose ball, not how to play. It'll stay with Episcopal. One bounce pass down low, and then the Firebirds take over with Massimo Chalka, and Chalka's pass goes way out of play. 1 minute now to play in the second, and time running out for the Firebirds' hopes of a miracle comeback.
So 2 goals in a minute.
Fleming again knocks that ball out of play, and for I probably say the 5th time in the past 30 seconds, is yet another inbound for Episcopal in that bottom left corner, or top right corner. Bottom left.
My God.
Yeah, top right corner.
It looks like a basketball game right now.
Massimo Chalka with the inbound. For the Firebirds, who finally get the ball back. Chalka over to Walsh, 30 seconds to play.
Oh.
Walsh up the field. Tommy Walsh looking to break the score for the Firebirds. They're scoreless for the first 79.5 minutes. Walsh with a loose ball. They picked up by Unruh. Unruh going to kill clock. Turnover. Salasia to the middle. Salasia to Walsh. Walsh can't bring it in. And Unruh sends it to 95. Well, that's one way to kill 10 seconds. It'll work out well. Final 6 seconds will come off the clock. Inbound coming from Fleming. Fleming goes nowhere, and that'll be it. So 80 minutes completed from Holy Ghost Prep. The Firebirds scoreless in set 80. On the other side, Episcopal with a 2-0 shutout win. Both goals appear to be by Barris, but the second one and the nail in the coffin being via penalty kick. So Barris, your MVP of the game. He is obviously the top scorer for Episcopal, at least today, the senior. And Barris, who went down a little awkwardly earlier on in the day, is able to bounce back and score 2 goals for his team and send them on to a 2-0 victory over Holy Ghost. The Firebirds now no longer undefeated at home. That snaps their 2-game win streak as well. We'll be back in the first week of October for our next stream. It's a little while before our next Firebird home game. It'll be an afternoon game. Be sure to stay tuned for that. For now, your final score is 2-0 in favor of the Episcopal Academy Churchmen as they defeat the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds at the Doing Athletic Complex 2-0 through 80 minutes. I'm Caden Stewart.
I'm Steven Zaglin.
And we'll see you next time in the first week of October for our 4th to last soccer stream of the year.